we're going to be honest, that's white people stuff. When people say they hate Californians, they're really saying they hate white Californians. See, the black Californians, black people from California, they don't know what I'm talking about right now, so I have to break this down. If you talk to white people from California who've moved to Texas, who've even visited Texas, who've visited Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama, etc., they'll give you all these stories, all these war stories about how people said, "Oh, we don't want you moving here. You Californians are ruining our state. Get out of here. I have California license plate, and they threw rocks at my car, etc., etc." Right? Black people, we don't know what y'all be talking about, and I have a few theories to why that is. Like, we don't really. Most black people can tell when we moved down south, we got treated the red carpet handed out to us. The theory I have behind that is, well, number one, one thing about black people is when we move down south, we typically just move some places where we already had family at. If that makes sense. 9 times out of 10, if you're from California, if you move down south, you're rarely moving to a state that you saw a good house for a good price on Zillow. White people are more comfortable doing that. There's nothing wrong with that. We're usually just only going back to where our grandma family at, because most black people from California, our families are either first or second generation from the South. Like, my dad's from Louisiana. So my mama's side of the family's from North Carolina. So when we go down south, we're only just going back to somewhere we had roots at. That's number one. Number two, it is something to be said about how black Americans, when we move down south, we don't try to force our California views on things per se, because, to be fair, as black people, black Californians, usually your first time seeing black people in mass was moving down south. Your first time seeing a black upper middle class neighborhood usually was when you moved to Georgia. Your first time going to a city where half the airport staff is black. If you go to the jail, the jailer, the judge, and the lawyer, and your attorney is all black. So there's kind of like this weird thing when you go down south, when you move to Houston, when you move to New Orleans and Atlanta, where you're like, bro, like, you don't feel like you're kind of looking down. You're almost kind of in a weird way, kind of like, it's weird, but like black Californians, you know what I'm talking about. Like, it's a weird thing, bro, when you go down south and like, because California, we're just used to being seen as poor here. In California, being black is synonymous with poverty. We're just seen as being looked at like the lower class here, you know. But when you go out there, it's a weird thing to go somewhere where you see like we're part of like the middle class and upper middle class in some areas.